What up, everybody? It's your boy, Sketchball, Sketchy McGee, here to take your wallet. So give me all your money. But yeah, so we're here with another episode of Fresh Start, and so let's just jump into it. We got some things to check. Checking it live here. Checking it live. Let me shrink. Dance around here on the screen real quick. Look at these effects. Oh my God. Look at me. I'm editing. Wow, look at that. Anyway, yeah, so there we go. Last time we left off, I made some trades, and we're going to see what they look like. But before that, I guess, I'll just show you what I did. I've been lazy the last couple days, so I don't have like any reports for you. But I did finally log in on some other accounts. And I did, I took my 97 mil, chucked it to the boys, about 20, maybe I wrote it down. 25 accounts, I chucked 4 mil, and one of them was like 2.9, and I did a batch of 9 accounts at Fire Runes, and then I did 9 more with Air Runes, and then I did about, let's zoom out here, 6 accounts with Water Runes. And we're just going to see how those operate. So that'll be 25 accounts, and then I will be making a little bit of profit there, hopefully. And then we'll be able to see, hopefully, you know, I mean, like now the Dead Man Armageddon's over, Jagex has banned all those accounts. Plus, then they said in their statement here, let me see if I can pull that up on the dark web. OSRS news. I'll slog these guys in while we're waiting. So old school RuneScape, play old school RuneScape. Gonna go to the main screen here, and we got Deadman Armageddon winners and further action. So down here, looking to the future, we will continue to remain vigilant against bad actors within our community, and actually be taking what we're able to. We are continually improving our tools and detection methods to keep old school healthy. Just recently, deathmatching was banned, and we're happy to report that we've seen great results with a significant reduction in activity. Deathmatching is where you, it's like the black market duel arena. You bet like large amounts of money, and then don't wear no armor, and somebody acts as a middleman to pay the winner or something like that. But it was like very scammy because, yeah, I would have blocked in a bunch of drama about that. We've also improved our overall bot detection methods, including the cleansing of the high scores. You may have even noticed you gained a rank or 2 in the last few months. So this is kind of what I wanted to fixate on. This is where it affects us mostly. Somebody in our Discord was complaining about getting like so they made a new Jagex account, and they lost, they said 19 out of the 20 accounts after getting all the questing done, the tutorial islands done, and they were splashing, and they were almost done up to the 100 total level, and then they were all banned simultaneously. And he claims it is a set of false bans, which, you know, may be true, may not be true, but there's been other people in the Discord, our Discord, who have been complaining about losing accounts to false bans or whatever, and we are free to play players. And if you're not new, or yeah, if you know anything about this channel and stuff like that, if you follow my method and you get up really efficient at it, you're probably going to look like a bot. So it is reasonable to believe that you're going to catch some false bans. And with that being said too, real quick, if you get a false ban, if you get a ban on a free-to-play account, don't expect the appeal to work, because from my experience, I've dealt with like 10, 20, something like that, where I've appealed and they pretty much auto-denied. The only time I've ever won an appeal is when I've paid for an account. So that'd be I've never really gotten banned on my mains. Like my main account, I got banned with a little kid because I was a little scammer when I was in 5th grade, like a stupid, silly butt. But for some reason, they felt bad and gave me my account back. Or I don't know, who cares? Okay, but the main point I'm trying to make here is that I had 15 accounts that I had tried out the one-day membership on to see if it was like worth my time to spend like $10 or $20 a month on like one-day account memberships, just to like, would it be worth the time saved in labor instead of spending the amount of time I was in labor to make accounts? I'll just do whatever I would be spending at home making those accounts, just working extra overtime to pay for these $1 accounts, and they got banned off Tutorial Island. I did Tutorial Island on them. There's like a 20 account stack I ran, and then I appealed 15 of them, and then they all were put back immediately. So that was my experience. But the other accounts I got false bans on, I don't remember how many off the top of my head. Every single time I wrote them a big long message about how, like, this is my main account, this is his name, my name is whatever, and then I would put in like, here, you know, you could look at my credit card, you can look at my IP, you can look at all these different things, and then like I'm letting you know that, like, you know what I mean, like, why would I put everything, I've played the game for over 20 years, why would I put everything up to chance, with banning, you know, trying to be as good faith as possible for them. But then I received a cookie cutting message saying that we checked again, bro, and you are a fucking botter piece of shit. Fuck you. And they said that specific. I'm just kidding. No, they didn't say that. But they said we checked the record. I don't know. All the messages were the same. It seemed like a copy pasta. So I think that bans to free to play accounts, especially fresh ones, they don't give a shit about. So they're just going to automate the ban. They're going to automate the response. Maybe there's like an automation on Jagex's side that rechecks the variables which triggered the ban using some sort of like algorithmic response. But don't expect to get your accounts back is what I'm saying. I just wanted to create context there in case this is your first episode of Fresh Start. Sorry. Didn't mean to go on a wild ride tangent there, but just kind of wanted to just, you know, whatever. So I think like if they're increasing their amount of their sophistication with bans, they're probably more comfortable banning people now. There was a period where they were I don't remember. I don't have the lore off the top of my head. I probably should have. This is just coming in freestyle. I'm freestyling this video. But there was a period where Jagex seemed to not be banning any accounts, and the word on the street is that they were admittedly false banning many mains of membered accounts who had been playing for years, and they probably were, if I remember correctly, again, I'm just remembering off the top of my head, don't quote me, but there was a period where it seemed like botters were not getting banned as much because Jagex pulled their system back, it seemed like, for a period. So there was like a lull, and I think that's where a bulk of my accounts actually came into the game, so that could be why I was missing a lot of bans. I remember doing a couple hundred in that period. It just, the timing was, it seemed to be around that. And then, like, I haven't made a new account since my last 60 account run, where I got banned, and I think I did a 20 account stream or something like that for a video, and those didn't get banned. Not a stream, a video or something like that, but those didn't get banned. But yeah, just be aware of that. So I forgot. I'm so in the tangent woods that I forgot where the hell I am. Anyway, so these 20 accounts are the pure essence accounts. We're just going to take a peek at, see how they're doing. I think woah I've already messed with. He got 30K in the day, or fuck, I didn't look at how much time passed since the last time I checked them. Hold on, give me a second here. I'm just going to log in randomly on another one because they're all kind of in the same time frame, just for the narration purposes of this video. 2 days, so we'll just say 3 days almost. So 2 days, 16 hours. So 2 days, 16 hours ago, this guy sold 30K. Actually false. Doge, I've been logging on every day because I was trying to, I've been messing with him. So this is not a good one to look at. I was messing with him because I was like logging on to give the gold away to other accounts and stuff like that. So this guy is not good information. So we're just going to ignore him. Okie doke. So 2 days, 16 hours. Let's just take a look at everybody, just make sure. 1 day, 17 hours. What the hell? Oh. 2 days, 16 hours ago was for when I started then. So 1 day ago. Man, I messed this up because I did a random sampling of the accounts. So there's some accounts which have been not touched for a couple days, it looks like, but then there's 1 day, 16 hours, or 16 hours, something like that. Sorry about that. Sorry for the technical difficulties. You guys have to struggle through my videos here. So there's 2 days, 15 hours, and then hopefully I have one that is not that again, or else I'm gonna have to like actually edit the video to splice a clip back together to see What day? 2 days, 15 hours. Come on, give me a 1-dayer. Gosh darn it. Come on, Super Poop for real. Come on, brother. Please be. I think it said like 1 day or something like that. 2 days, 15 hours, whatever. 2 days, 16 hours ago, whatever. It doesn't really matter, I don't think. But 2 days and 16 hours ago, on this guy, he was able to buy 68, what is that, 68.9? So let's go 69 times 2, 69K times 2, plus 13K. Oh, the calculator's over here. You guys can't see my epic math. So we got it up here. Here's the math. So over 2 days and 16 hours, that is 48 plus 16, which is 64, I believe. So let's just make sure. 16 plus 48, which is 64, I believe. That is correct. So take this divided by 64 to get our hourly rate of pure essence. So that we need to find the profit here, which would be 0.4. So 943. Yep, we're selling at 1.4. So that's 22K. Or you could also sell back if we get, like for here, this is 2 days, 16 hours, right? Yes, all of them were 2 days, 16 hours while we were whatevering. So, but if you're going to sell back, you're going to be patient and sell it back at a rate of, looks like 15K a day, slightly over 15K, probably leaning towards 20K a day because this is 16 hours, so we got 8 more hours. Let's just do the math there quick. Okay, sorry, before I skip. 2, 3, if you sell back and get, if you're patient and wait for that, that is 56K a day, though the rate of sale per slot, so hypothetically we could make this go faster, so that would be a good experiment to see as well. Can we sell back by going for half the stack? So let's go 250K. And then, so now we have an opportunity to get more here, but then sell double the rate or a little bit faster because per bucket per account. Now, it's not per account on the Grand Exchange, it's per slot. So essentially, so if you ran out of money on a closed cycle account, you could just feed them all back in, but then you're not gaining more, whatever. You know, you're not getting more pure essence. So kind of like you want it to be washing. You want it to be whatevering. So like if you get to a point like this where you are not buying, let's say, it may be, you know, that's when you'd maybe want to try to pull all the money or buy it from yourself and then sell it to the bulkers so that you just can ensure the money's washing around. Just that's whatever. So don't get too caught up. Personally, I kind of get addicted to the daily rate, and then if I don't, like, say I'm used to 54K a day, if I have a day that's like half that, I just feel bad. But you should just, like, my advice would be just do this stuff. And then just don't even look at the math. Just keep the money washing. Make the goal to just get on and just like check, and then not really worry about the profit margin and stuff like that. Just get on, check. Just make sure that money is moving in or items are flowing in, and money or items are flowing out, so that you can just keep the money circulating. Because at the end of the day, if you're not getting the rate you're hoping for, you're still making money. So I mean, like, I feel like you'll notice when it's not worth your time to pursue. If your bank's not really growing, if your account size is, you know, the money, like right there it says 1.08. If you see that not going up very much, whatever, you'll very much so notice when it's like negligible. But you know, 10K a day on 100 accounts is still a lot of money. Yeah. Okay. So let's just move on. So this guy's buying pretty well. Sale here, 32K. That's pretty low. So we'll do 32.6. We'll divide it by 64 hours. Get a daily rate. That's still 12K a day. Close cycle, 12K a day, close cycle. So if we took that times 500, oops. So my rate, that's still 6 mil a day, and I would be happy with that because it's still 42 mil a week. And if we're doing closed cycle takes a lot less labor to operate. So closed cycle, open cycle, let me define those real quick just in case this is your first episode or I have new subscribers who aren't watching the whole series. which I do recommend you do if you want to kind of like see the whole, you know, skip around, whatever. If it gets kind of boring, whatever. But I mean, if you just like watch 20% of all the episodes out so far, you'll have a pretty firm grasp. The earlier episodes are a lot more important than the later episodes. This is just kind of the continuation of it, and as I shift and pivot to try to figure out different ways to this is more so about like money maxing more than just like experimentation, to give you guys examples of what could work or what doesn't work or whatever. Right. So let's just continue. That's 32K. This guy brought in 2 days, you know, 170,000, 150,000, 150,000, sold off 46K. So 46.7, let's say. We'll divide that by 64. Times 24, buddy. So that's 17K a day. Pretty good. I don't know, whatever. You know, I don't really care. I'm just happy that I made sales. And like, for instance, here too, like these guys are still buying, so I'll just leave them alone. Oh yeah, and then let's talk about operating costs. So there's like, the operating cost for this method is labor. So the easiest labor is close cycle with about 4 mil on an account. So that would be like, if you want the most AFK version of this, you'd want to close cycle with 4 mil, like in my pictures, which I closed, because then with about 4 mil, you don't need to adjust trades like I am here daily. And this may not come, to you if there's a guy, Darius or something like that. Oh my God, I just misclicked. He's just subscribed, and oh my gosh, that's so funny. Well, whoever, I know there's other people out there. It's probably went to somebody in my Discord, so you're welcome. But I know there's Darius, or I forgot his name. There's a new subscriber, and he said he doesn't have a lot of money, so you may have to check a little bit more every day, right, buddy? But I gotta look your name up. I feel so fucking dumb not having your name. Delius, sorry. I am Delius. He's a new sub, and he's got a low amount of money. So you're gonna have to be doing kind of what I'm doing. You're gonna have to check pretty much every day and make sure that you stay on top of it, because it's like important in the early trading days to stay on top of it every day to maximize your gains. But once you start getting to 4 mil for an account, you simply only need to, you set your trades. Let's say, you know, buy 3, and we're going for fire runes. Buying 333K per fire rune, you'll get, so like 330,000 times 3, so it's 990,000 divided by 30K. Take you 33 days to buy all that. So you'd have to only log in 4 times. So you'd log in, unless you got really lucky and made more than 30K a day, but you'd only need to log in on the account instead of having to do actual operation of the account. So then that login is like meaningless. It's like 5% of a labor that as like an actual reset, or a adjustment. You know what I mean? So like this would be like a reset here. So we're like this guy here. He's starting to get a lot more pure essence on him than money, so I have to reset him. We'll put this in, and we'll do like 400K. Just because I want to split this up into 2 slots now, because there's a lot more here. And then I have to come back in here and then reset the trade. That's a reset. See how that takes time? And if you did that 100 times, it'd be a lot more than just log in, see him logged in, make sure it registers, and then just log the account off or close out and make a new, you know, reload another one. Okay. So that being said, let me make sure I don't misclick this one. That was funny though. That's funny. I feel like my content is probably more streaming content, and then like the videos would be like I'd pay an editor, or I'd come on and edit. Like let's say like I'm only doing RuneScape like 6 days a week. I'd stream, and then day 7 I'd grab my streams and then make videos off that and then upload those. I think that would be like the way to go about that. But I don't care too much. I'm serving the community that I'm building here, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really too worried about like becoming a big YouTuber, especially now that I got this job and shit. This job's really nice. I'm already 20 minutes, sorry guys. Unless you like that, then you're welcome. Okay, so he's buying pretty good here. Let's just reset him though. I just want to get, so 178, that's probably one slaughter. And let's just go like 75 or whatever. Just gonna do a 2 slot. I just want to get a few of them going at this price point just to see if we can actually tell a difference here. Because like let's say we get 32. Oh, I should have been checking here. So this guy did 61, so that's pretty good. 61K is pretty good. So you have a range. You'll have a range. Seems like. But honestly, a free-to-play trader making 10K a day, I'm happy with that, bro. Like 30K is in a good season, but you could just say for pure essence we're not in a good season right now. But then but I'll take it. So yeah, like this one for instance. Now this guy, he has got a little bit of money because he did make some sales. But yeah, if he was, I would just make all 3 of these sell and then just check it in a couple days. And when I made some money, I would just slide one of the, or put it back to 2 and then go back to buying, or in a few days or whatever. Just whatever. I feel like I'm repeating myself a bunch of times now, but that's okay, right? Hopefully. Seen it live, folks. Raw, unedited, unadulterated. So yeah, I don't really care. You guys can. Let's just collect and sell in that one slot, and then I'll just collect and sell. Don't really care about 2K or 4K. Yeah, that's a fast way to do it. I was just emptying the offers out just because I like seeing like how much money is on the account, but it doesn't really matter. So that would be like quickly, it would be collect, create 1 slot to sell. And then we gotta hop and grab my member accounts. Oh, Insano, forgot you, buddy. You gotta sell 73K. You know what I mean? So we got a range from 30K to 70K. So 73K, let's just do a quick 74K actually. Let's round it up, divided by 64. I think that times 24. Pretty good. You know what I mean? So it's okay to pretty good. Okay to pretty good for pure essence. I would give you the thumbs up to close cycle pure essence if you don't like the prices of the what are they called? The bulkers, because the bulkers seem to be we'll call them the prices seem to be coming down on the prices. So like 1.4 is really good to go for, especially at the rates that I'm still collecting them. Because like let's say that one was 150K. Divide that by 64. Take that times 24. 56.2. Still pretty good. You know what I mean? At the rate they're coming in. So if you can get 0.4, 0.5, or 1.4 to 1.5, 1.5 definitely I would 100%. I'd just sell the bulkers because you're going to get an instant sale and then you're going to be able to instantly reinvest it. But if the bulkers are still only offering 1.2, 1.3, I would not personally, unless you needed the money, sell to them. I would just sell close cycle. You'll save yourself a labor cost, which is worth money. Labor cost is worth money because like say like a reset versus a like I forgot what it's called. I don't remember the terms I'm using. I don't want to use a bunch of different terms for you guys, but like if you're going to pull this out to your mule or your main and buy the runes from yourself or buy the pure essence from yourself to sell to somebody else, that's a lot of labor time that you could be doing another closed cycle. So let's say that reset where you're trading with yourself takes like 2 minutes per account or 1 minute per account, but a closed cycle reset is 30 seconds. So if the closed cycle is making you 17K a day and the trading to yourself is only making you 22.5 a day, the 17K is actually the one better. Doing 2 accounts closed cycle is actually better because in the same amount of labor you're making 34K a day. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully, oh man, I gotta pee really bad, so. Oh, what a day, what a day. Let me pull out my 4 main accounts. Goodbye, Tom Brady, I'll miss you. Every time your face leaves my screen, I miss you. It's the last one. Oh, this one has a pin, so I can't show you guys that one. Not yet, until I get to the bank. So it's been 1 day, 16 hours for these guys. So 1 day, 16 hours ago. Looks like we have bought out the runes. I probably should have reset the buys and stuff, but oh my god. Oh. Selling. Oh my gosh. I gotta pee. I'll finish this. Okay, I peed. I'm so sorry. I'm back. I should have just did that. I was hoping I could get it done. But yeah. So as you can see, in a day, 16 hours, I was able to buy the ancient essence, 500k, and I didn't start my music. Let me restart that. 500k. I was able to finish buying the water runes, the fire runes, and the air runes, though I should have probably reset those. But I know, in 2 days, I was able to get like, I don't remember correctly, at least 20 to 30k on some of these. I don't know. I'll just do it again and then we'll see. I was able to almost insta sell. So this account's doing pretty good. So I'll just go back in. 5. And that's what you do, even if it's a small amount. Even if you only got like 87k. Delarius. I don't want to say your name wrong. I'm so sorry. Delius. God. I'm bad with names. I will remember your name. I'm sorry. Anyway. Even if you only got it 17k, like if you're just getting on and making like I don't know if you're a member or not, if you're a member or whatever, it's probably better. It's easier to make money as a member and you should be spending, like if you play RuneScape, don't solely only play free to play to do this method, to only play RuneScape doing this method. This is just a supplementary strategy to make you additional money to your additional main money makers. Like for instance, if you're a free to play player, high-elf. If you're a free to play player, make pies, or pie shells, sorry. Merch. This is in addition to your main activity if you're a member. Green Dragons, Zora, Vorkath, etc., etc. But the slots are there, so you might as well be using them. And if you don't have a deep understanding of merching, this is the type of trading this is the type of trading I'm trying to teach. Like a very basic level, just brainless, no training required, nothing like crazy. You know what I mean? This is the type of flips I'm talking about, like guaranteed. Like it's almost guaranteed. Very safe margins. So let me just just to get a better track of how fast these are selling. I'm gonna put them back in at 2. I'll reset these guys. And I should be collecting the cash from it anyway, so I can reinvest the money in other spots. Yeah. So we got the darts. So I'm gonna go back in at 7. So like mithril darts, buy at 5, sell at 7. Ancient essence, buy at 10, sell at 11. It sells a little bit slower, but it's still consistent. A little bit lower ROI, but it's still money on the table. You know what I'm saying? That you're leaving on the table if you're not. So then I'll take the profit from that, and I'll kind of just go back in at 200k on the fire, and I'll do it up for airs and water. I'll do all of them, and then we'll just kind of see how. Well, yeah, see, 7's already moving. See, so it's a 2GP profit. So like 2GP times 98 is 196, 196,836. So that's pretty easy money, you know what I'm saying? So like fuck me, dude. I'm so bad. I need to talk to you for a while. Like it's easier for me to remember names. Delius. So for instance, Delius. If you have 80k, 50k, 100k, you're getting off. That's funny. This guy just said reported for botting. That's funny. Anyway, if you only got 80k, if you only got 50k, if you only got 40k, get on here, spend it. Buy fire runes. Before you go to bed, buy fire runes, buy air runes. Even if it's 10k at 4 or whatever, and just go to bed. Get on. You're gonna be playing anyway. You log in. You made some sales. Put them back in for 5. That little bit of profit, it adds up over time. You know what I'm saying? It's free money. It's free money at that point. And just the more you do it, it gets you more comfortable trading on the GE and try to look for profit and make money. So that's what I'm saying. That's just kind of what all this is about. Okay. So yeah, we're about to make big money here. This is about to be a 1 mil profit potentially, even though I don't want to count my money before it hatches, or my chickens hatch. Sorry. Earthroot seemed a little slow. It's been like 12 to 14 days. I still haven't been able to pick up 180. I mean, like, actually, for instance, even if it took me 14 days to get that, that's still 13K for the slot, which is good, because the goal is 30K, and if you do over 10K per slot, you're doing pretty good. So even if it took me 14 days, it's still not bad. It'll take probably half the time to sell it back. Runes seem to go really fast right now. They're not coming in as well. So put that back in for 5. You know what I mean? Just keep it flowing, baby. Who cares if it's efficient? We're just doing it to do it. And then, you know, this is just kind of how I play when I don't know what else to do. I just kind of like randomly, whatever. Ancient ends, ancient. Pick that up. Use my hotkeys. Blam. Got another sale back in. Let's not wait. Let's just put that back in. I want to realize the gain here quickly, because I want to like move the money around and make. You know, I want more buys in. Right. So yeah, we'll just cancel that out and see how fast it sells out. This should sell a lot faster than they come in. Yeah. So that guy's all ready to go. I got 2 mil to spend up here, 3 mil down here, whatever. Water rune. Another one. This is a secret one. I don't like showing people this one, but if you kind of get these at like 85, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. We'll do half my stack, and then I'll sell them back for like, if you can get these for like 80 to 85 each, and then put it back in for 95 to 100, that usually works. And it's just been one. Sometimes it's even better. Sometimes I'll get them for like, there'll be seasons they'll get to like 79 or something like that. And then there's seasons they'll go to 100. So you can make a lot of profit. I've made a lot of money with Maple Longbow unstrung. It's just, that's one of my secret picks. So, yeah. I guess I'll just, I'll finish that up. That's all pretty much I'm going to be doing across the board. You don't need to watch that. I guess I'll just do a rune forecast. Let's just look at the market since we haven't for a while. Yeah. Feathers at the top of the list. Feathers are kind of tested out, but this is kind of one of those traps. So it's we might be seeing. Nah, I mean, if we're going to see 3-4, that means like you're not getting any for 2. So this is a dead item to grab a 2. I mean, I'm sure maybe you can get something, but just from my own personal experience, I've gone like days without getting a single sale on Feather. So it seems pretty stuck at 3. If you could find bulkers that are willing to buy from you for over 3, which I have, I thought that would be a decent method, like going for like 3.3 or something, and just maxing out the buy limit. So that would be 30K times 6. So then if you like make 0.3, then it would be like worth your time. But I don't even think the bulkers will buy for that. Like I don't think they'll even budge over 3. But whatever, it's kind of weird when you can't get them for 2. You know what I mean? Anyway, so Fire Runes looks like we got a good volume today. I mean, like it's about half the total volume, and we'll call it bot season before pre-Armageddon. Deadman Armageddon was like, it seemed to be like the holy grail for botting, because like Pure Essence, for instance, was like 500 million and daily volume here, and this used to be just a line flat. Go back to my earlier episodes, you can see it. I used to do a daily, because I used to post daily content, and this used to be just a daily line of 1, and we'd make so much fucking money. Yeah, I mean, we seem to, it's still really good. It's still mostly 1, so it's still a good item to go for. High volume, looks like a mostly 1 volume. See what I mean? Like every 5 minutes we're getting dumps at 1. But there seems to be like a pickup in demand. So I mean, like close cycle potentially, even if we like start to see like lines going across the top instead of just like points, like if we see a dot here, it's going to be better for us, because yeah, the rate will slow down, but the rate that people are buying it will go up. So that means it'll be less waiting times. So like for instance, that 150K that we got over the 2 days and 16 hours, 64. Even so, you know what I mean, we have a lot of room here to drop that rate down to 30K. Like if we were able to sell that 150K over 64 hours, this is the daily rate you're getting, 56K a day. If the demand goes up, it would only be better, because even if the rate went down by 35%, you're still breaking the 30K by, but then we're getting sales faster. So you're washing the money, you're rotating the money, you're getting better. Whatever. Hopefully you understand what I'm saying. I'm kind of stupid, so. So let's look at the air, water, earth. Earth seems to be doing really good in volume, actually. Back in pre-Armageddon, the bot season, this was only doing like 40 to 50K a day. 77K suggests that we're doing pretty good there. Fire runes look pretty great. This is exactly what I want to see. This is what you don't want to see. This means that we're not getting a lot of sales at 4. We got this huge variability here. That means slow sales. But now that we're seeing it go back to this, hopefully it holds here, because then this goes back to consistency. Like for over 30 days. If you look back in my Fresh Start series, I made a lot of money about, I don't remember what it was, but like here, this period, I made a lot of money on fire runes. Did pretty good. And if this continues just to go out 5-4, then we're all in a position that we're going to make some pretty good money off of the fire rune. Yeah. Next rune, air rune. Pretty good volume. This is about what it was pre-Armageddon. The only ones that seem to be really influenced by the botting season was mostly fire and pure essence. The daily volume in the fire runes and the pure essence was over 400 to 500 million daily. So it was like double. So, you know, it was like fire sale. Profit City. Air runes would get to like 250 per day, 250 mil, but 150 still isn't bad. You know what I'm saying? This is good. 4, 7 days, 30 days. You know what I mean? That's not true. The 30 day is, I guess the average over 30 days, it wouldn't, the six periods wouldn't even show up. Or, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it takes a lot to show up on the 1 year, 30 days, the 6 margin. But yeah, the average margin, 5-4, air rune's pretty good. A little bit less volume than the fire rune, but you know, sales is sale. I do recommend close cycling all of these, or at least these two. These will turn over really fast. You'll make your money back really quickly. But also, just if you want to open cycle and sell the bulkers, Bulk Bunny and Mecha Cat in our Discord, we'll buy them off you at 4.8 to 4.9 each. So if you want an instant sale to reinvest your money and just max it out, that is also a very effective strategy. I think it is worth your time, but it all depends on what you want to do. Water runes, 107, that's a little bit low. This was in the 200 range pre-Armageddon, but 100, you know, it ain't nothing. We're seeing 5-4, it's what we want to see. In the 7 day, same thing. 5-4, 30 days, same thing. So, you know, we left the volatile season. This is what we want to see. Volume being a little bit lower kind of sucks, but, you know, seeing 5-4 with dumps, like a 10 mil dump, really nice. That means our accounts are filling up. Because everybody's hitting those trade limits. So if you see like a 10 mil dump, you need a lot of accounts to hit that limit. So there's it's a good opportunity for your accounts to make catches. So yeah, earth runes. What is this? 10 mil dump, 1 mil dump. Whatever, you know, nothing crazy going on here. But you know, these are my top picks, like always. I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say maybe check out the other high volume items, but like just in case you're brand new here, we'll just do it again just for everybody. Apply one filter, show only free to play items, toggle columns or whatever. Get rid of that again. So we're at free to play, then you want to double click this daily volume button, and then the max I set 100, and then we just want to sort by volume here, and then everything under 100 is what I would try to trade, because you don't have to worry about taxes. And we're looking for stuff like good items to try out would be the runes. Like I said, mine runes are pretty okay. These are better to sell to other players than closed cycle though. Adamant arrows do pretty well. Grapes do pretty well. Haven't tried these out too much. Maple logs do pretty well. Jug of water I haven't tried. Mithril arrows do well. Iron arrows do well. I wouldn't really, well, steel arrows are okay, but like once you start getting in the 20 range, you make less money per the investment. Bronze arrows do pretty well. Oak logs, that's more swing trading where you need to check you need to watch the chart yourself and make sure you can find positions to buy in at, because as you can see, the margin goes up and down. This is a little bit more advanced, so that's up to you. I'm telling you, no-brainer trades. Red is pretty okay when I remember. It doesn't really move around a lot, so this is kind of what you're looking at, this chirpy, a lot of chatter. You don't want to see stuff like this. Moves around a lot. You see a lot of chatter, that means the margin kind of stays. See the pattern? This is an easy pattern to read because there's so much of it. So little variation, sorry. I have not tried newts, but I would try that. Bolts do okay. These used to do okay, but not anymore. For me, I mean, willow logs used to be like a lot lower and a lot more stable, but that was pre-forestry update. I'm just trying to find some other picks here for you guys to maybe try out. Rune essence, I don't know. But yeah, now we're in the daily volume where it's not a lot of... you kind of want to stay over 1 mil. That's kind of my rule of thumb too. Daily volume over 1 mil items to try out. So yeah, okay. Well, I rambled on a lot. This is a longer one. That's kind of good, right? And we'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Hopefully, Delius, is that your name? Screwed it up, I'm sorry. So many times. Checking it again. Delius. Maybe if I'm mispronouncing that, I'm sorry too, but yeah. Cool. Shout out Delius. He's a new subber. He's been new subscription guy. He's been commenting on videos. Really appreciate that. Give this video a thumbs up. Give me a skibidi toilet like normal, you know, if you've made it this far. Or, you know, if you got a lot of money, maybe give it to me. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Catch you guys later. Hopefully I can keep on keeping on. Maybe like 2 to 5 pieces of content a week would be sweet, but yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Bye.